Hey guys, it is Saturday, October 1st, 2016, 1:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yay, fall is here. Actually, it began September 22nd, 2016. Thursday, September 22nd, 2016, sorry. But that's not the point of this video. This video is to talk about the album Black Ice. Okay? You guys all remember back in the year of 2008, AC/DC released another album that became another #1 hit in America called Black Ice. Okay, well, I was just listening to it this morning on my Xbox, and I haven't heard it since I was about 9 years old. I was about 9 when that album came out. And listening to it and playing Xbox 360 brought back so many memories. Because when I used to play Xbox 360 when they first came out in like 2006 or 2007, well, I really didn't have one then. I didn't get one until like 2008. And that was the same year Black Ice was released. So yeah, I got a copy of Black Ice and an Xbox for Christmas. And I didn't know that you could insert the disc into it at the time. I was learning as I was going. I didn't know you could insert the CD into it and like rip it onto the Xbox. And this way you can play it without having to have the disc in it. Well, now I've got over 100 CDs on there. I've got about 12 or 13 AC/DC CDs on there, which is about how many albums they have. I think I got 10 on actual CD, and I got a cassette of the album Who Made Who. I also have that on CD too. I used to have 11 of their CDs, but I don't have. My Black Ice got misplaced a long time ago. I actually think it got broken and somebody didn't tell me about it. I'm really upset over it because that was one of my favorite albums from them. I've got, I can try to count them down. Back in Black, Highway to Hell, Who Made Who, Rock or Bust, Live at River Plate, Live at Donington. I'd have to look at them all to do you remember them all? They're all I keep them all in a special place because I don't want them stolen again. And yeah. When I was listening to it today, it just brought back so many memories of my childhood. I literally turned 9 the same year it came out. My birthday's in May though, but it came out in December. And my dad got a copy, and I sort of jacked the copy from him. So in technical terms, it's not my CD. He might have it, actually. It's his. But he lets me use whatever CD I want to use of his. But all of the ones that I said I have on disc are actually mine. I actually bought those with my money over the last year. 'Cause I like listening to them. I also have 23 of their albums on iTunes. One of them I got a good deal on. I got Rock or Bust for $2.47 the Christmas it came out in 2014. And I was like, hey, I'll take what I can get. I mean, it's an AC/DC CD for near $3. You can't find that. You can't beat that price. 11, let's just say, 11 badass tracks for $3. That's not so bad. And I think that they're retiring this year. They were formed by the Young Brothers in the year of 1973, November 1973, sorry. And they're ending in the year of 2016, or 17, I don't know. They might keep going. They might try to make more albums, even if it is with Axl. I support Angus. Angus has been the going point since 1980, since Bon Scott died on February 19th. And then, you know, when he died, everything just started going downhill for them, Cliff stated. But they tried their best to hold it together. AC/DC is like a building, and each member that quits or retires or whatever, it just falls down a level. Well, it's down to the last level, Angus Young. And as soon as the band retires fully, it is going to crash down on him, and he'll be like a little squashed bug underneath that building. He'll be like, why did I do this? And then we'll be like, because you wanted to do it, and it was your meaning in this world. Everyone is born with a meaning in the world, believe it or not. And I think that their sole meaning was to make music. I mean, they've already found their... I mean, I know they're old men, but they've already found their meaning in this world, and it was to perform music, which is something that they are really good at. Angus started playing guitar when he was about 5.5 or 6 years old. I'm just going to round it up and say 6. So he's been playing, what, 56 years now? If I start now at 18, and by the time I'm 61, it will have been 43 years I've been playing. No, 42. No, I had it right, 43, sorry. I was going to say 42 years, but yeah, I had it right, 43. And I'm getting passionate about it. I actually have to replace the strings on my guitar every time, you know, they break. I keep the strings on there until one of them breaks when you just strum it, or when you pick it up. I actually walked into a store yesterday and seen a Gibson SG, like Angus Young's, but it was from the other famous guitarist, Tony Iommi, and it was for a very cheap price to be an SG guitar, $450. It had to have been used, like pre-owned. If it was pre-owned, I don't care. I'd take it whether it be a Tony edition or an Angus edition, because I want an SG. An Angus edition would be a great one, but I don't think that I'm going to get one for that cheap. And there's a lot of things I'm passionate about. And I know this first thing is silly, but I'm going to say it anyways. The first thing I'm passionate about is dolls. I love dolls. And I know you're going to make fun of me for being 18 and liking dolls. The second I'm passionate about is makeup. I love giving makeovers. I love buying it, all the colors to choose from, all the brushes to pick. It's just something fun for me. The third thing I'm passionate about is guitar. I want to learn it. I have this urge in me that just suddenly wants to pick it up and try to beat out the next great tune, but I can't even play yet. My fourth thing is video games. I've been doing a lot of that lately. In fact, I've been doing it so much I had to buy wired controllers for each of my consoles. A wired one for the Xbox One and a wired one for the Xbox 360. Which I like having the wired anyways, because that means you have unlimited power until the console dies, or unless the cord goes faulty on it. If it goes faulty, then I'm just screwed. My other thing is basically my iPhone, iPad, and iPod, etc. Whatever. I have a lot of hobbies. And I like reading a little bit, too. I got a new book, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and I've been reading a little bit in it every day. Not very much, just a little bit. So far, it seems like a good book. I would give it a 5-star rating if I could rate. But I'm not a, what do you call it, enthusiast on books? No, I'm just gonna say it, I'm not a person that rates books. But if I could, I would definitely rate it 4.5 or 5 stars. So far, but this is only the beginning chapters. But sorry, I had to do something. But the things that I named off that I like to do, I do on a daily basis just about. And since winter is edging on here quickly, it is actually going to be something I do more because everything I do is inside. And I'm thinking about asking for that Tony Iommi Edition SG guitar for Christmas because you cannot find one for $450. That is actually very cheap for an SG. Especially a Gibson brand. But I did try to pick up an SG that was like cream green with a white pickguard that looked exactly like Angus and Tony's in the store one day. It was pretty heavy, but I was able to pick it up. But I also know that with a strap around your shoulders, you'll be able to hold it anyways. Of course, I am incredibly strong to be a girl. Not to brag about myself, but I think I was born with it. I think because I was born with mental issues, I was also born with built-in strength. Strength, whatever. But, I also want to get guitar lessons this, winter, because winter is going to be lasting 3 to 5 months, and I know of a few guitar shops in a city near me, in the nearest city. Well, two cities near me that gives lessons for $30 and $60. That's actually pretty cheap for lessons. And, the guitar shop I walked into, I don't think they give lessons. I think they just sell guitars or get them secondhand, fix them up and sell them, like I did that Tony SG. And I crapped my pants when I seen that SG in there. I was like, wow. And that's a Tony Iommi edition. I could tell because it had the Gothic crosses on the fretboard. And I really want one of those. It's a beautiful black guitar, with a black pickguard and the white lining of the pickguard. I don't know if it was a half pickguard or a full pickguard. I think it had a half one on there. But I want to learn that guitar so bad that I would actually go and pay for it right now if I had the money. In which I have no money right now. And when I get some money, I'm definitely going to be buying some Christmas presents for some people. Because Christmas is 2 months away now. 2 months and 24 days. Well, technically you could just say 2 months. Hold on a second here. Just give me 1 second. I'll be talking here in a second. Okay, never mind. I was messaging a friend. When I get some money, I would definitely be Christmas shopping because I got a lot of people to buy for. And I have been looking in the stores and looking at what all I want to get for the people. And I'm going to need around $300. And I don't normally get but maybe $100 to spend at Christmas. But this year I'm gonna ask for around 150 or 200 and see what I can do with it. Because stuff has gone up a lot since last year or the year before. Whenever I last went shopping by myself. And I am gonna get my mom some makeup for Christmas. My mom needs some new makeup. She hasn't had new makeup in about 15 years. She said 15 years. So I would have been a little 3-year-old girl the last time she bought herself a blush. And I know every year she gets one of these rose quartz CoverGirl lipsticks, which I've got 3 of those in here. I might just give her one of these because one of them is brand new. It's open, but it's never been used. But I don't have much more time to talk. I'm super stoked about Christmas this year. I've got a good feeling about it. I'm also very stoked about the November 8th elections because I'm hoping Donald Trump becomes president. Anyways, thanks for listening. Peace, American power, and goodbye. Also, happy holidays and happy Halloween to everyone in America.